Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my HerballyHip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Real quick, before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up and hit the bell twice, because I think you're going to like it here. Okay, and real quick, just as a precaution, I'm asking everybody who has joined this channel to go subscribe to My Fairy Treasures. In case anything happens to this channel, we have another place to go to read cards, okay? All right, let's get into the mess that we call the U.S. Here we go. Okay, are the Republicans us versus them tactic going to work anymore? They have always dependent from like I probably even further than this, but when I seen it was from like slavery until now. They've always tried to divide us from rich, middle class, poor. They've always tried to divide us between black, white, Mexican, Latino, Asian. They've always tried to divide us by race. Are we to the point now where we are not going to let them divide us? Because when we let them divide us, we're weak. They can do what they want to us. But if we stick together, they can't. So are the Republicans us versus them tactic going to work anymore? So we're going to read about that. And also, why was John Bolton's home raided today? Was it just another don't look at the Epstein stuff? All right. Clear, Spirit. Are the Republicans us versus them tactic going to work anymore? Should I use Mystic Black Rose? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use Gypsy Oracle? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use Mystic Red Rose Oracle? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use What Lies Beneath? Okay. So we'll use What Lies Beneath for that one. And then Clear, Spirit, why was John Bolton's home raided today? Should I use True Crime? Of course I should, because I knew that that was a crime when they raided his home. He's just doing it for one, to get, I think, to get attention off the Epstein stuff, and also get revenge on Bolton, because Bolton told the truth about him. So, and I'm no fan of Bolton, but at least Bolton has seen the light for the most part with the Orange Menace. And now he's really seen the light since now he had the FBI raid his house. Okay, so let me shuffle and I'll be right back. Okay, so are the Republicans us versus them tactics, are those working anymore? I would say no. It's total drama. When you try to divide us from race to class, all of the different ways they can divide us, it's nothing but total drama. Total drama and lies. All right. All right, let's see what's in the center. Yeah, it was a fantasy of the Republicans. This tactic was working for a long time, but it's total drama, and I don't think it's going to work anymore. I think we like being together, and we've realized that as a people of the United States, and I will ask that question to the pendulum too. Destroyed, shattered, and broken. I think that's what's happening to the Republican Party. They are being destroyed, shattered, and broken up. And there's a situation that's going to explode. There's a situation that's going to explode. That's really going to expose this. That's really going to expose it. And we're going to have to make a situation is going to, and we're really going to have to be like, you know what? We don't really want to be separated. We do like being together. Whether people are black, white, Mexican, Asian, poor, rich, middle class, we don't care. It's been a long road to get here. Long. Hundreds and hundreds of years. We have been played as a people of the United States. We've been played for hundreds of years, manipulated, lied, controlled. Finally, it's time for us to break free of that. Some people will go through some depression about this. Most of us will be happy. Probably some MAGA people. We want the love story on a once upon a time. And that's where we all come together. We all love each other. We get along with each other. We don't judge each other based on class, race. We judge each other based on who we are as a human being. Oh, there's a novel idea. This is the Orange Menace, who's the reason that finally we have all woken up. The Orange Menace has forced us to wake up with all of the criminal activity this fool has done. And he's really exposed the fact of them trying to separate us. We are not going to, they've been trying to cause, the United States, look at that, has been trying to cause fear and worry to all of us, to keep us separated, to keep us controlled, to keep us manipulated. And we're not going to let them cause us fear and worry about each other anymore. Because it's just damn stupid. It's stupid. It's wrong and it's really stupid. Oh, this just came to me. I didn't mention this. I said class, race. You know what else has kept people, this country, or even the Republicans, being able to control people? Drugs. I know that sounds weird. But there's a lot of people who are on even prescription drugs, and those drugs are controlling your brain. Okay? It's another way to control using drugs, whether it's prescription or whether it's street drugs. Clear. Spirit. Are drugs another way to control people, whether it's the Republicans doing it or just America, period? Yes. Clear. Spirit, are the American people going to realize that they have been manipulated and controlled by racism and classism? Are the American people going to realize this? Yes. Clear. Spirit, are the American people, for the most part, going to reject the Republicans for trying to separate us? Yes. Clear. Clear. Spirit, will the Republican Party, will it be shattered, broken up? Will it be shattered and broken up? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is there going to be a certain major situation that's going to happen that is going to pretty much destroy the Republican Party as we know it? Yes. Yeah. So the Republican Party and their tactics of separating us by race, class, filling us with drugs, whether prescription or street drugs, it's all BS. there's a situation that's going to pop up. This is already happening right now, but there's a situation that's going to happen where it's going to really push us over. Okay. Where we're not going to want at all, for the most part, separate ourselves from each other. We're going to realize, you know what? We need to be like, what did Martin Luther King say? Judge a person on the content of their character. It's real simple. It's not a hard thing. Okay. But people want to have power over each other so badly. Some people do. But people are starting to realize having power over people is BS. We just want to live, be peaceful, live with love, and be done. Okay. That question was from my spirit guides. I needed to read on that, so I did. Okay. And the next question is why was John Bolton's home raided today? Okay, we're going to use true crime because that was total BS, and I'm sure it was criminal. Okay, let me shuffle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so why was John Bolton's home raided today? Of course, abuse of power. We know it's BS, especially since the Orange Menace, he's saying because Bolton took some top secret information. What? Fool, the person who took top secret information and took a ton of it was you. Okay, Orange Menace? Absolutely ridiculous. And the only reason you weren't convicted of it is because you became president and they decided to stop the investigation. I think they should have went full throttle on you. Anyway. Okay, what I got with this is that the reason the Orange Menace did it too is because he's tunnel visioned. Okay? He has a one-track mind. He wants revenge. Okay? Anybody who's ever talked about him, he wants revenge. And also he wants us to get our minds off of Epstein. So he's tunnel visioned about the Epstein stuff. He's tunnel visioned about getting retribution. Okay, again, a boat. I mean, okay, when you're going to travel somewhere, you might want a new beginning. Also, though, he wants to escape. He wants to escape the Epstein files. And I think that's the strongest point with this card. He's doing it to escape the Epstein files. He thinks he can. It ain't working. We're still talking about Epstein. Epstein, 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 Epstein. Epstein. Okay, this is my card. This is a card says it's an unalived card. I'm not going to show it, but just know this card is an unalived card, okay? Unalived. Yeah, again, he's trying to unalive the Epstein files. This is all about the Epstein files. It's more about the Epstein files than it even is getting revenge. It's about revenge, but it's mostly about the Epstein files. What is in those Epstein files? I mean, he is doing everything he can do to keep those away from us. And they're supposed to come out. And what's weird is he had that Bolton raid on his house on the same day that supposedly Epstein files are supposed to be dropped. I say supposedly. I've gotten that we might learn something new, but I also got he's going to be doing everything he can to stop it. So we'll see. Affair. I'm still getting Epstein files with this because an affair is two people coming together having an affair. And having an affair, is that a positive thing? No. So this is Epstein and the Orange Menace coming together and doing their dirty deeds. Okay? There have been a lot of mountains to climb to get to these Epstein files and for it to come out. This is male energy, but toxic male energy. I can't show you this card, but it says serial unaliver, okay? But I'm taking the serial part, okay? He's trying to hide that he is a serial rapist, allegedly. A serial pedophile, allegedly. And there's many other hidden things for us to find out. Oh, I'm sure. This is the Orange Menace, a 3-year-old adult. And there's a lot of lies that we're going to find out. Look at all the lies. Look how many lies there are, and look how much and hidden things. But of course, it said it right at the beginning. It's an abuse of power because he wants us to get our minds off of the Epstein files. Clear Spirit is the main reason the Orange Menace had Bolton's house raided was to keep our minds away from the Epstein files. Is this why? Look how huge it is. Huge. Yeah, he wants revenge, but the Epstein files trump everything. Let's ask that. Trump everything. Clear Spirit. With the Orange Menace, does the Epstein files, the exposure of the Epstein files, does that trump everything that he fears? Yes. Because what he did is disgusting. Like I told you guys, I read a affidavit, a complaint that was actually filed, I think with the state of New York. I can't remember. I have to look for that. Anyway, and it describes what Epstein and the Orange Menace did to a 13-year-old together. And Maxwell was there too. And it was absolutely disgusting. I read it for about a minute and I could not read any further. I don't even know how these little girls went through all what they went through. It's absolutely disgusting. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one. God, I feel like I need to be cleansed after that. Anyway, that is it for this one, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, comments, questions, anything you want me to read on, leave that below. Make sure you go join my other channel, My Fairy Treasures, just as a precaution. Do something to make yourself happy today. Love, peace, and happiness, and I will talk to you guys in my last video. Bye, guys.